let's have a look. Okay, it looks like we're approaching head on because these of this smoke appears to be in a straight line, which means obviously they are in a straight line, which actually means we can figure out that this here, possibly one of these, is a destroyer. Possibly one of these is also a destroyer. That one must, maybe one of these two, oh, yes, those two there must be destroyers. And those two must be destroyers, and these are all... Okay, I don't know why that's loading in like that. Oh no, they're all split up. Okay. I thought it could make sense, but now the smoke has changed. Okay. Well, I'm sort of at a loss now. Alright, let's just continue. I guess we'll see who's who when we get there. Maybe I'm doing this a bit too early. I don't know. I'm going to speed up a lot. Because I want to get closer to them so I can begin the engagement sooner, so there's more light on my side. I don't have to worry about it being nighttime so soon. I mean, of course it is July, but in this game it doesn't really mean anything, does it? Because the sun will still go down fairly early. Yeah, not much to do right now. I'm going to cautiously put it on 12 times. Time compression. You do have to be very careful with time compression, as I keep saying. In fact, I'd probably say it in every video, but in World War II, the reason why most submarines got sunk, I think it was 80%. No, it wasn't that. It was the other way around. It was 20% of submarines in World War II got sunk was because the captain kept time compression on for too long, and they ended up running into a destroyer because they left time compression on like 1800 for too long. So yeah, it's much of a real killer as it is in the game. So I don't feel too embarrassed for dying all the time, because it was a real problem back then also. As far as what I can see a cargo ship. Destroyer. Unidentified, but probably cargo ship. No, I mean destroyer. Cargo ship there. Unidentified. Destroyer. Unidentified. I'm more or less heading in the middle straight on, which is sort of where I like to be, basically. That's basically where I like to be. In fact, I'm thinking about submerging now. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I'm going to do these torpedoes here. And the one in stern. And by the time they're done, then we should be seriously considering submerging. That's the big one. I want that one. And I want that one. So I'm going to head in that direction. Which is, funny enough, what I said last time. And then I ended up sinking. And that's why I've re-recorded this section. So I'm basically repeating myself here. Yeah. Will I learn my lesson? Well, why am I going so off course? Probably not. Okay, let's see where we stand with things. Yes, convoy indeed. They're just coming above the horizon. That destroyer there has got a serious chance of seeing us. So now would be the time. I'm going to transmit the message here. I'm going to wait for that to be done. I'm just going to check my bilges. Pretty much empty there. That's fantastic. I'm going to slow down here. We'll descend to periscope depth now that the message is nearly done. Just going to make sure it is actually... There we go, perfect. Alright. Yeah, still got a few quite large, well, very large cargo ships to choose from, which is what I want, and it's what I'll take. And this one, it looks like it's going to be the closest. I'm going to make sure I'm a bit more perpendicular. And I'm going to tell everyone that we're going to be running in silent mode. Okay, I don't know why the alarm isn't on, but now it's on. Get an extra guy on the hydrophone. Oh, that's what I meant to do. I was going to check about... I can't. The changes are locked. I can unlock them. So I could try and get the AI to manage themselves. So let me see if this is the right menu here. I could do some enormous convoys because I'm on very large now. Ooh. It's above 90%. Okay, confirm. Because I'm going to keep it above 90%, I think. I'll be alright. So I'm going to do... I was on large. Let me try very large. Because obviously I'm running OBS, so that I might run out of RAM more quickly than I anticipate. So I'm gonna try very large. In the future, We'll see how that works. Detection feedback, I don't know what that is. Context mode, what am I looking for? Oh, the AI. Food management. Okay, we'll keep food management on. But I want... the crew management, that was an option. It's not just something I've made up. Right? Oh, expanded sailor management. The setting adds new configurable jobs for sailors and schedule screen. With the down plane section. Otherwise, jobs are not configurable and purely aesthetical, without meaning for anything gameplay. Try that. It's knocked 4% off my realism. But I guess I'm still above the realism threshold, so I'll keep that off and see if that will help with the AI being as it is. Okay. So I'm slowly turning my way into position here, although let's see what's in front of us. Yeah, okay, these ships. Well, in fact, actually, I could take these out in the position I'm in, couldn't I? Oh, these are ships I'm already looking at. Oh, there might be. I don't know, I'm getting confused here with my perspective. Okay, it's a mile away from the big C3, which is obviously what I want, but realistically speaking, I'm probably not going to get it. The water today is a bit choppy, so I'm going to keep it's sort of maybe a bit lower, maybe about 10 meters below the surface of the sea. And I think I should be okay there, judging by the waves. I think that's how it works in this game, I don't know. So let me try that now, because I'm only at 5 meters apparently. So let me put it down to 10. In fact, okay, I'm still not where I want my bow torpedo tubes to be pointing. I do want them looking in the right sort of, you know, I want to do a nice, if you know me, I like a nice normal simple perpendicular shot. This C3 here, I think that's the one where there's a destroyer. No, there's another cargo ship in front of it. So I can't really hit it. No. I could maybe do it after it comes past me. I could maybe do it then. Yeah. Alright, maybe I can do it. And that's going to be, how far? Nearly 2 miles? Nearly 2 miles away. And I never fire from that far away, from that distance. So that's going to be quite new to me. I'm already at 9 meters and still my superstructure is being exposed here. Okay, let me try 12. Obviously, I'm not so worried about it sticking out right now because there's no ships that close to see me. But do want to be in the right sort of height. Okay, well now I can't see anything, which is problematic. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to see them if they're 2 miles away from this height. I can't get the periscope up any higher. Actually, I'm going to have to miss this first ship anyway, because this one here is going to be right on top of me if I want to do a perpendicular shot, so that won't work. So yeah, it would make sense to does this one even have an ASDIC or a hydrophone? It looks like it's not got anything mounted to it. Well, to be fair, I think all the ships, or nearly all of them that are modelled, the hulls don't really have any hydrophones mounted. I don't know. Well, let's pretend it can pick me up underwater, because it probably should be able to if it's carrying depth charges. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's just press on from here. It's I was just looking at this ship because I was just marveling at how exposed everything is on it. You know, even the gun mounts, they've only got they're only half covered, and the open bridge here as well. And even the open rangefinder. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, now we can get a bit of a look at what's around us here. Yes, it's cheating, but who cares? See, we've got another Liberty ship here. Quite a few of them. So my plan is to maybe hit 2 ships. I don't know. I definitely want to hit 1, obviously. But my thinking is if I can hit 1 ship, I can probably... They're all going to be close by enough, heading the same direction, heading the same-ish speed, that I can probably fire off another shot. And hit a second ship. This warship's going to come right on top of me. What do I want to do about that? I think it's too late to find a thermal layer to hide underneath. So I'm going to stick to the surface and put the periscope down. And then we'll sort of move from there. In fact, if I put the periscopes down, I can bring the U-boat up to the surface a bit more. I'd have to be careful, obviously. I don't want to expose anything to the surface. That could be an option. In fact, how do I get rid of the observation scope? Okay, just like that. Okay. That's good, I can do that. And then I can put the scope down. Okay. Yeah, well, that will work. Obviously, I don't want it to actually run over me. So actually, let me identify this ship. It's going to be here-ish, isn't it? It's probably going to have a depth of probably 3 or 4 meters, I'd imagine. So I'd have to make sure I'm definitely below. Would that mean I'd actually have to be deeper than what I am now? I don't know, it's tricky. And if I'm in front of it as I am now, then it's going to pick me up on its hydrophone or something. That's a good one, isn't it? Just at the wrong spot. If I was more to one side or the other, it wouldn't be so much of a problem. Okay, let's put the periscopes away. Yeah. I suppose what I could do is... I don't know really. I'd have to stay at this sort of depth. Even deeper. For the ship to pass over me. But as I said, if it's passing over me, it's probably definitely going to pick me up on its hydrophone. You know what I mean? I should have thought about that. Is it too late to go back? I think not. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to reverse. And we'll just give those ships a miss, I think. Unless, as soon as that ship goes past me, maybe I could go forward. And, you know, like as soon as it's like I'm like here behind it, then I could race forward and get closer to one of these ships. Although I don't have to do that because now I'm looking, that Liberty ship isn't that far away. I could definitely take a shot on that, and more importantly, I could take a shot on that C3, which is what I really want. And that would be what I'd shoot at first is a C3. I'd shoot at that one first. And then I'd wait. I'd probably have to wait about probably 20 seconds. I'm guessing I'm just making this up here. I'm just talking this through with you. So if I wait like 20 seconds, then I can, I'd probably need 20 seconds to load up, to identify the ship in the book, and then bullshit some range and speed, and angle numbers, which I can copy the speed and the angle from when I'm doing the C3, and then I can measure the distance quickly enough, I think, maybe, and then I can fire off that second torpedo. They should hit more or less the same time. Yeah. I don't know if that made any sense. Looks like I picked up a friendly submarine. Behind us somewhere, I think. No, to our side. Yeah, I know, it's all a bit sophisticated. I'm going to reverse a bit more slowly now. How much air do we have? We have 9 hours of air. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm probably gonna stop reversing now, because we should be in the right sort of area. In fact, I'm gonna verify with the second periscope. That we should, yes, be at a better, safer angle. And that ship, that freighter there, is doing some anti-submarine zigzagging. Which means something has happened already. Now, I said a moment ago there was a friendly submarine that's been identified on the hydrophone. Now, is that our friendly submarine that's launched an attack, or have I been picked up? It's possible I've been picked up, but maybe not, because look, that warship is not heading towards me. In fact, it's turning, which means I could go forward here, possibly. Let's see, I want to wait. It's turning around fully. I think that's my cue. Obviously I have to watch out for this destroyer here. But this is good, actually. Okay, about 6 cables away, so I'm going to slow down. Oh, and that's me being stupid because I've just been detected. That's fine. Okay, there we go. That's fine because I have some experience with destroying destroyers when they think they're going to run over me. And then I turn the tables on them entirely. And I shove a torpedo right underneath them. Okay, we'll just type in some number here. 600, okay? And we've got a depth of 3.3 meters, so that means we're going to speed up here. Oh good, the gyro is synchronizing. So this is what is going to kill me, is this gyro. My gyroscope not syncing properly. Okay, I'm going to fire. Hopefully the torpedo's deep enough, because now I'm thinking maybe that wasn't deep enough. Looks like that torpedo's slightly off course. Oh! Oh, it wasn't very close though, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, and once again, that's a really annoying bug. I can't believe they haven't fixed that. Okay. 5 meters. Fire. I'm going to put another one up. There we go. There it is. I want to see. Where is it? There it is. Okay, this one's looking a bit more promising. There we go. Thought it wasn't going to hit, but then it did. Oh, also, we have to maneuver out the fucking way. Otherwise, this ship is going to sink right on top of us or something. Oh yeah, also we have to dive as well. Completely forgot. Okay, maybe we don't have to go that deep, but yeah. So you see, that's basically how you do it. Well, I'm not going to get all smug now because actually it's still maneuvering to us. Yeah. And there we go. That's how you do it, basically. Is that Liberty ship staying still? It looks like it's not moving at all. Okay. Let's go and investigate. Oh, that's nice. Sinking. Veg. Replacement parts. Any officers? Any officers? No, I don't see any officers. Oh, okay. Looks like it split in half. Alright. I was getting very worried because initially the torpedo was just, it was basically touching the side of the hull. It was basically scraping across the side of it. So it made me think, oh, it's not going to detonate. It's a dud. But then all of a sudden it blew up when I least expected it. I can hear an awful racket coming from that wreck. Okay, let's get everything a bit more higher up. Let's also slow down slightly. Good, we're in prime location for that C3. That's what I want. Okay, let's make sure we don't stick our noses out. Let's see. Turn that off. Bring that up front. There we go. It's a freighter C3, 8 knots, let's call it. Angle on bow. Probably 96 or something. Range is, let's wait for the wave. Come on, wave. Oh shoot. Okay, let me. Okay, I suppose it doesn't matter if a bit of our thing is sticking out. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Let me. Okay, it looks like we're not going to be able to make the shot. Oh, we might still be able to make the shot. I have to rush it though, because otherwise that Liberty ship is going to be in our way. Shit. In fact, it's going to be, isn't it, by the time I launch a torpedo? Yeah. I think I'm going to have to take that Liberty ship out first. 80 degrees. Okay. Never mind. We can come back to that. So it's a Liberty type. I don't know. What do you think? 6 knots? Is that too slow? And it's probably 82 degrees now. 600 meters. Tell you what, let's get a proper speed reading. And let's know it's doing 6 knots, isn't it? 4 meters. Is that good to you? Okay, let's fire. I think that's going to be reasonably accurate. I'm going to quickly send out the good news that I destroyed a destroyer. Is that? No, it's not damaged, is it? That one? Oh. I thought I could see some smoke or something. Look at my superstructure. My conning tower. Okay, hopefully this is... Yeah, it's gonna hit. If all things are... Alright. Yeah, there we go. Serious damage. Okay. Alright. I'm actually technically hoping that ship, that Liberty, stays afloat for a while. I hope. Our engines are still running. It looks like she's not really moving anymore. Okay. Well, I am still hoping that we can use it as some kind of physical cover, if need be. Okay, I'm going to, now that I'm thinking about it, if that's not speeding up, it's not. Okay, I might have a chance of catching up to it. And we got this sort of medium-sized cargo ship here as well, so that is an option. What else have we got? Another Liberty ship here. Okay, that's good. Yeah, looks like, okay, there's a lot of destroyers at the back here. Ooh, looks like our friend is taking some heat. Okay, I'm going to tell him to escape. Ooh, those depth charges are very close. That one was. Okay, yeah, they all are. It's not looking too great for that guy. Hopefully I can make enough noise in the front here that he can sort of make his getaway. I don't know, that's probably right. Let's check our range. Okay, we are catching up to him, so he's not doing some crazy speed like he can, like 21 knots. I think that's the top speed they can do. Okay, this ship is now sinking. Yeah, we might not be able to use it as a physical barrier between me and any destroyers. I think it's going down soon, sooner rather than later, I'd say. Oh well. Okay, let's press on here. Actually, I'm just going to check my torpedo tubes. I don't think I loaded any more in, did I? No. Okay. We'll get that one seen too. And I'll load in another one here as well. Okay. My thing is gone. Let me get another range reading. And maybe a speed reading as well. Eight knots. Okay. Just as well as I just as well as I checked there, because I was gonna do 6, and that wouldn't have been any good. That would have been useless. 135, maybe. I know she's steering again. She's zigzagging still. Yeah, but actually it was 135. All right, final range of 10 kilometers. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? I think I'll chance it with a contact fuse. Yeah. 3.5 meters. Why? Because why not? Okay, this one is looking good, so I'm going to slow down preemptively. Which presumes one thing this torpedo is going to hit, and it's going to cause some damage, and 2, I'm not going to have to reattack. So let's see if I'm right. Wow, you know, I had just some hunch that I should have reduced the depth. And I'm glad I was right, because otherwise it definitely would have bounced off the keel there. So I was very, very lucky with that. My gut feeling. Okay, yeah. Still going underneath our own power. Not ideal. Maybe she'll start slowing down and I can catch up to her later. In the meantime, I'm going to drop back. And I'm going to get perpendicular and then just reverse slightly. So I'm in position here. I'm going to stop here. Good, I got a mission complete for that. I don't know. Bow is definitely more in the water. Oh, is that a lifeboat? Are they abandoning ship? Oh, they are. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that so soon. In fact, I was half expecting the ship just to keep on trucking. But I guess that was bad enough. Okay. All right. Well, that's a nice bit of news there. That's excellent. Okay. Next victim. What do we think, boys? Is she a bit too small for me to bother with? I might let her live. I might just go after big targets. Like that one there. You know? The destroyer there. I'm trying to get their attention, you know? I don't think these small bites are going to do it. There's just too many big ships where I can't blindly choose. I can't just blindly fire at any ship I see. I think I have to be more selective. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do here. Actually, maybe it's a bit too far away. No, and that's not the one I want anyway. It's the one after. Okay. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. There's a lot of action going on there. But no one's coming over here where the really big explosion is. How many ships have I sunk? Is it 2 or 3 ships? Looks like I've got a friendly coming in. So that's good. Hopefully it won't steal my kill with this C3. Oh, is that freighter gonna run me over? I think he might. I think I'm gonna reverse. What's he doing? Is he actually trying to run me over? What's he doing? Is he gonna drop some depth charges? I'm gonna reverse a lot more here. This is freaking me out. Yeah, piss off. Okay. That was weird. He was weird, wasn't he? Okay, identify the ship as some sort of... Oh, God. Oh. Where is it? Where is it? Yes. C3. I don't know. 7 knots. I think the last one I did was probably it was 8 knots, wasn't it? That's what I put down. Okay. I'm gonna do 3 meters because obviously I said I was very lucky that I put the depth to 3.5 meters instead of, I think I set it earlier to 4 meters or 5. So I got lucky, but now I just want to make sure I'm not messing anything up here. Okay, let me fire. Hopefully it's not too slow, but I don't think we're massive because we're very, very close to it. So it shouldn't affect us in any way. In fact, it's a bit more advanced, or a bit more forward than what I thought it would be. It's a good, sounded like a good hit. Too bad you can't hear the water rushing in. Whoa. Okay, they've stopped. Okay, I had three guns looking at me. As I was saying, it said it's too bad you can't hear the water rushing into the hole. Never mind. The explosion is plenty satisfying. Okay. Let's have a look at our next target. It looks like it's going to be this. Let's have a look at this ship. Is it? Yeah, it's still floating. So maybe it might be around for a while, I think. As for this one, oh, this one's... It's not doing good at all. In fact, it's looking almost as bad as the one we just saw that was abandoned already. Okay. Well, we'll move on. I'll pick a new target. Again, I'm gonna have to pass on these smaller ships. Because due to the economics of how many torpedoes I have, and the naval threat, it doesn't really make sense for me to start chucking torpedoes at anyone I see. So we're going to have to wait for something a bit more bigger to come along. Okay, I don't know why we're not in alarm mode. We should be alarmed. Okay, this is definitely taking on a lot of water. Because last time, well, just a moment ago when I was looking, I noticed that the water was just below where the anchor is, and now it's just above it. So she's taking in water though. She's making some good speed, you know, relative to what's happened to her. Yeah, look at the deck already. Okay, I think we can put that one in the bank. That seems like it could be large, and it's not. It's the medium. Actually, how many torpedoes do I have left? Let's do an inventory check. Okay, I've got 1 3/4 reloads left. Yeah. I thought there was another C3 behind me. I remember looking behind and seeing one. But I don't. That's interesting. This ship is stationary almost. Makes me think I could come up to the surface and attack it with the 88. But actually that might be a bad idea because there's a destroyer that's finally searching for me. So maybe I shouldn't attack it. Oh, there's the Liberty ship. That's what it was. Where is it? It's here. Oh, but I hit this one, didn't I? Did I? No. No, I didn't. This is the one I wanted to hit. Okay. Glad I found it. So that is... I'm going to have to come up a bit more higher. Can I do 7? I don't know why I'm struggling. I should just make the user interface a bit bigger. It'd probably be a bit more easier for you to see at home, I'd imagine. Is it there? Is that the one I was looking at? No. See, now I can't find it again. Okay, it's here. So I have to wait for it to come. Ah, we've been pinged. It makes me think they might have seen me. And that Liberty ship is right there. So, let's have a look. Let's analyze the situation. Okay. This is now abandoned. And is sinking. And this is abandoned and barely sinking, so I can come up between these two ships here for a while. Okay, I'm going to come down more because no doubt I'm way too exposed. Try 10 meters. Liberty. No. Six knots. I'm going bow. I don't know. 40. No, not 179. I said 40. Let's pull the thing up. See how far we are. 75 meters away. It seems fairly accurate. And now we have to wait for the gyroscope, of course. In the meantime, I'm going to bring the depth up a bit. Okay, I'm going to increase our depth here. I'm also going to check my bearing, may as well. Yes, I am conscious of this destroyer coming straight at me. Well, not straight at me, it's sort of coming past me. Which is confusing. Anyway, 60 degrees we want. Well, sort of a bit less. It's quite 60.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 6, 0. Links. Geschwindigkeit 6 Knoten.
Okay, she might actually be doing a bit more faster than 6 knots, but because we're so close, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to wait until she's more or less in line with my torpedo tube, as I always do, mind you. Okay, I think she's closer to her. Well, yeah, probably around 80.
Feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Okay, I'm firing.
Lage 8, 0. Bug links 30 Sekunden.
There's the destroyer I was telling you about.
20 Sekunden.
See? Somehow, I don't think they've seen me.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Feindliches Schiff getroffen.
Nice.
Feuer an Deck. Schwere Schäden.
Oh, nice. Big fire. Love it. Yeah, I don't know. I've got one of these feelings they haven't seen me. Okay, maybe they have now. So, yeah, let's think about submerging some. And making our way over here to these wrecks. Yeah, okay. I want to have a look at our compressed air. It's almost full. That's fine. That's great. Well, that's gone quite well. Even when I think it didn't or wasn't going to go well, it actually did. So I'm very pleased with the results. As there are some torpedoes left. It seems like we're more or less in the middle towards the back end. Well, now it's more or less the middle of the convoy. Oh, well, that's really on fire. That's truly on fire. Okay. Goodness. I don't know what depth I set the torpedo at, but I should definitely try and do it at run them at whatever depth that was for these Liberty ships. That's really burning up good, huh? Even the sides of it on fire, it's incredible. Even the smokestack is on fire. Amazing. Look at this guy, he must be feeling quite embarrassed and humiliated. I know that he could have prevented me from killing that ship, but if his lookouts were more on the ball, they definitely could have seen me and have dropped some torpedoes, not torpedoes, depth charges on top of me, and they would have hit me directly. No question. No question I would have died, actually. Because it would have been so close. It would have probably have put maybe two or maybe three on me. And it just would have killed me. Absolutely. Absolutely would have killed me. But he didn't. He messed up. I'm going to actually take it down to even deeper. Yeah, it's properly burning. It's incredible how literally everything's on fire. Even the gun. It was so on fire. The gun actually burned up into nothing. It's just ashes where there was once a gun. Incredible. Right, that is amazing. Let's see where I am here. Okay, I'm nearly where I want to be, so maybe it's time for me to slow down slightly. Maybe it doesn't matter, I don't know. Okay, well, the good news with this ship is that this small area on the stern, on the main deck, is no longer on fire. So that is some good news for them. Yeah. I suppose the bad news is it's sometimes completely underwater, but only for a moment or so, and then it's fine. See there, it's fine. And look, this area here now. Wait for it and wait for the water. See, it's normal. Well, not quite, there's still water there. So wait for the water to disappear. Okay, it's not really disappearing anymore, but yeah. At one point it was actually, it was like how it was, you know. Before I happened to it, it was completely fine. Okay. Oh, look, good. One of the life rafts, or both the life rafts have become loose, so that's good. I wonder how many decades we're gonna have to wait until the game uses the lifeboats actually and the life rafts actually on the ship, as opposed to spawning generic ones. I suppose it's going to take a while. Okay, now it's really sinking really quickly. Wow, do you see that? It just 1 minute it was above the water, and the next minute it's just gone. Yeah. Wow. Okay, looks like I'm being pinged currently, so I'm going to swing back around. Because actually that's where the ships are that I want to hide behind. I'm going to leave this view. What else am I going to do here? Okay, it sounds like those pings are going off in some other direction. So I think we are okay now. I mean... Oh, okay, never mind. We're getting pinged again. If we start getting pinged more, then I'm going to come up, hopefully, somewhere around 70 meters, which now I'm saying it is very ambitious. But if we get any leaks at this depth, or even in the yellow area, the water pressure is going to be too much. And we're just going to get absolutely flooded. Speaking from experience here, is we'll just get an entire compartment will just get flooded, and the pump will become ineffective. It becomes close to useless around 150, and then it's just completely useless anywhere here. Yeah, there'll be some sort of embers of hope before you get to about 190 meters, and then by about 210 meters you've more or less accepting your well, actually by 210 meters you're thinking, oh wait a minute, I can blow the tanks and just try an emergency surface and forget the pump. And then by about 230 meters you've realized, oh, that's not actually working. And then by 235 meters you're thinking, actually, can I try refilling the ballast tanks using the air compressors, and then trying that again. And then by 240 meters you've just flooded the ballast tanks with seawater, and then you're sort of realizing what's going on. And by 250 meters you're beginning to accept your fate, and by about 260 meters you've accepted your fate. And then about here, where it's literally off the depth gauge, the depth gauge has actually broken, and the needle can't move anymore. You're thinking, well, this could go on forever. I'm not dying. You know, I could probably hit the bottom. And then by about 300 meters, you're actually dead. No, actually, I think it's 290 meters you die. So it's not bad all the way down. It's just those last 260 to about to 280, 290. So this last 30 meters, you sort of accept, and you've sort of made peace, and then you sort of think this could take a while, and then by the time you finish that thought of I'm gonna be here for a while, you die immediately after you think that. But yeah, so it's really this this yellow amber area to about 260. It's really bad, but you know, from about 100 all the way around, it's sort of skipping the yellow and red all the way around to 260. It's fine, you feel fine, but it's just unfortunate amber and red area, which is not pleasant. Okay, where am I? So I'm here. I'm currently looking for those ships, which I don't know where they are. They could be on the surface. I'm really hoping they are, but I don't know. I'm gonna stop. I wish I could see on the surface right now. Because then I could see what's going on with the destroyers. Because I'm now thinking, as some of these destroyers caught on the sinking ships, and now they're not moving, and now they're just sort of pushing into the sinking ships. I don't know. Well, I've got 8 hours to find out. I think I might actually try and make a move here. High, moving away. Low. Medium. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm going to take my chances and try and make a break. Directly above us. Okay, let's speed up. And try and escape. I'm gonna slow it way down. I know I haven't been pinged for a very long time, actually, but if a ship is directly above me, then in my mind, they probably have found me, but they're not as sticking me, so to speak. Okay, tell you what, we'll cap off here. And maybe back down to 120. No, let's go at 115. I just don't want to be too high in case I am actually in a thermal pocket thing. And I don't want to leave any sort of thermal layer I'm in because of some silly reason, like I'm getting nervous. See, they don't sound like they're getting any closer to me. So maybe I've got nothing to worry about. But yeah, basically I'm gonna try and pull away. And then We'll wait for the ships to leave, and I'll see about picking up any cargo I can. In fact, let me inspect my cargo space. I'll put that on the galley. So I've got some stuff. I've got 70 rounds of high explosive. I think I said in the last video, I don't use armor piercing anymore. And briefly I tried anti-aircraft. It seemed okay. But I felt like it wasn't reliably setting fires as much as I wanted. And its typical hull damage wasn't anything. So for that reason I've decided to switch back to high explosive for now. That could all change soon. I don't like this ship. It sounds bad. You know? That sounds very close. But we're not being pinged. So what does that mean, really? Well, I've got loads of fuel. So fuel, I mean, what's that thing humans need? Air. I've got air. I've got lots of air. For now. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. See, I can hear something going a bit faster now. I'll tell you what, let's get on the old hydrophone. And I can't hear anything on high frequency. There's nothing there. Yeah. Come on. I don't know why all the knobs and wheels and everything just turns so painfully slowly in this game. Using the periscope is god awful. Oops. We'll leave the cutoff off actually. Nope. Do it the other way. God, it's taking forever. Yeah, it sounds like there's something sort of close by, but not really. That might actually just be my own engines, probably. Not my engines, my bloody propellers and motor. Oh yeah, they're off to one side, but what does that mean really? come on, let me out. Okay, let's keep going, I guess. Ooh, it looked like something just went on the top of me then. On the top of me, on top of me. God, I really am tired. I don't know. I mean, judging from the... Oh, whoops. Judging from the things alone, it did look like we were sort of being circled, like they were sort of knew where we were a bit. Okay, I'm gonna submerge. Ooh, directly above us. Okay, well, we know what that means. Time to go fast. Yeah, I'm gonna commit and go deeper. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go deeper here. I'm gonna push it to 170. Yeah. And then if they keep persisting, then I'm gonna have to go to about 70. Basically. But if I can get them to lose, if I can lose them, basically, I'll be alright at this depth. I'll just sneak out. I'll just stay at this depth and I now won't move from it. I'm gonna go deeper and then I'm gonna slow. I'm gonna slow way down. Like this. And they've gone. For now. That was close though. But we can see one of them sort of circling around. I'll keep that dot there, because obviously that's where the convoy was. So I can look for whatever's there. I'd imagine those ships that were floating around, those big C3s, they're probably sunk by now, I'd imagine. Looks like there's one sort of pinning, trying to triangulate me almost. That's nice to know. Let's keep pressing on. It's been a good few hours and they're still trying to find me. $14 to 29 ships. That's funny. That's the convoy I sailed past. Yeah, that's brilliant. That is funny. I'm gonna have to save that, because that's... I can't lose that, whatever happens. I now have to find and engage. This this second convoy. I have to do it. Yeah, because that is the convoy I attacked, and this is the one which I went past. Okay, air's getting quite low now, so I might want to think about surfacing in a little bit. In fact, let's go for it. I saved the game already, so let's just go for it. Okay, let's send that big report. That's a lot. A lot of messages, a lot of credits. Let's make our way back to where we came from. Maybe, yeah. Let's do it. So let's go back, and it looks like it's foggy outside. Wait for convoy, it says, so I guess... I don't know why it's saying that, because obviously we can't wait, because there's no waiting area selected. So, a bit redundant. Nice. This little payday for my radio operator. Whoa! Flip! Done it again. Nice. Went miles away from where I want it to be. Okay. Whew. Alright. I've probably lost that convoy I wanted for good. No, it's still there. That must be it, mustn't it? No, that's it. Brilliant. Okay, it's ahead of me. Alright. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call it a video for now, or for tonight, honestly. Yeah, gosh, that was exhausting. Goodness. Good bit of fun, though, I'd say. Had fun with that. Very dynamic, because I had plans for some things, and then, I don't know, plans changed. I felt like I was making up a new plan every other minute, which is engaging. I mean, it's always nice to have a plan and stick with it and follow it through all the way, but you know, sometimes just things happen the way they do, or you learn that you got a piece of information wrong and you had to change it again. Anyway, oh god. Right, that would do, I think. So, thanks for sailing.